In 50th episode, an order was given to kill the whole Mustang squad, including Bradley's wife. Mustang gathered some more people who helped him in his plans. They were destroying random places without killing anyone. Suddenly, the Brig soldiers also appeared and started fighting from Mustang's side. Olivier had hidden them and some weapons in the mansion she had won earlier. Marie also returned from Sheen to help Mustang with weapons of that country. Two officials forced Olivier to order Brig soldiers to retreat, but she killed them. Ed's group left Heinkel, Marco, and Yoki behind and left to defeat Daddy. Then they used Third Laboratory to go underground. Hohenheim and Fan and others split up into two groups. Hohenheim later sent Fan to find Ling, as he's a prince in her country. After being angry about Mustang's activities, an official activated the Philosopher's Stone's passage and the Immortal Army woke up. The next episode, the Immortal Army wasn't complete, so they started attacking everyone on sight like zombies. Then they reached the giant gate, where Ed's group just arrived. Both sides fought. The Immortal Army wasn't dying even after getting killed. Sloth was sent by Father to kill the betrayer, Olivier. Olivier fought back but was then captured. Pride was about to crush her, but Alex arrived and saved her. May was using an underground passage to reach Daddy, but started getting chased by the Immortal Army on her way. Envy suddenly got eaten by a member of the Immortal Army and was able to control its body. He started absorbing all the Immortal Army members there as they had dead people's souls in them and reached his strong form again. Pride was using Al's head to give a help signal to his people. Kimley heard it and destroyed the seal to let Pride out. Heinkel got seriously injured because of the blast. Al was trying to take Heinkel away from there. Heinkel suddenly showed him the Philosopher's Stone, which he picked up earlier in Bashul. Heinkel convinced Al to use it to defeat the enemies. Al used the stone and went to fight Pride and Kimley. The next episode, Al fought Pride and Kimley at the same time. Kimley used the Philosopher's Stone he had to fight Al. Together, they took Al down, but suddenly, Heinkel attacked Kimley. Yoki appeared with a car and hit Pride with it to buy some time. Everyone rode that car and escaped. Kimley's throat was targeted by Heinkel, so he was almost dead. Pride ate Kimley with his gluttony powers. Sloth revealed that he's the fastest homunculus and started moving around at a really fast speed like a cannonball. Later, Armstrong pinned Sloth, but some members of the Immortal Army came there too. Ed's group started facing some difficulties in defeating the Immortal Army. Suddenly, Mustang and Hawkeye came there. The next episode, other members of Mustang's group took Bradley's wife to a radio station where she told everyone that the higher-ups ordered soldiers to kill her and Mustang was the one who saved her. She came to know that Bradley's train was blasted earlier and she lost her consciousness. People started suspecting that the higher-ups are trying to get rid of Bradley and his family to get his position, while Mustang is actually saving them. Mustang burned all the members of the Immortal Army in that place in an instant. May was running away from Envy, and after using her alchemy, she accidentally fell into the same room as Ed's group. Envy reached there too. Mustang came to know that Envy was the one who killed Hughes. He let Ed's group go for Daddy and left behind with Hawkeye to deal with Envy. They fought a bit, but Envy realized that as Mustang killed Lust, he can kill him too. He escaped while Mustang followed him. They encountered again, and Mustang started burning him again without hesitation. Envy ran away again. Hawkeye and Mustang were separated from each other, and when they met again, Hawkeye pointed her gun at him. The next episode, it was revealed that Hawkeye's father drew an alchemy circle for using flame alchemy on Hawkeye's back. She was told to show it to his student, Mustang, after he dies. As Mustang had to use flame alchemy to kill Ishbalans, Hawkeye told Mustang to burn that alchemy circle away from her back so that no one else could learn this alchemy anymore. At present time, Hawkeye had figured out that Envy was disguising himself as Mustang, so she started shooting him. Envy fought back, but Mustang arrived there and continued burning Envy. After getting burned a lot, his true form came outside. Mustang was about to burn him for one last time, but Hawkeye, Ed, and Scar stopped him by saying that they all are working to make him the Fur president and they won't accept a president who can't control his anger issues. Then Ed told Envy that he's jealous of humans because he is made of jealousy. Envy realized that too and took his own life by crushing his Philosopher's Stone as he was ashamed of himself for being jealous of humans. Brig soldiers attacked and started capturing the central command center. Izumi helped Brig soldiers too. Hohenheim reached Daddy's place. Daddy told him that this time, he'll become part of his body. The next episode, Izumi and Sig came to fight Sloth and all of them worked together to defeat him. Sloth's Philosopher's Stone was completely used in healing him, so he died. Al's group reached Central to help Ed defeat Daddy. Daddy and Hohenheim fought. Daddy wanted to get the Philosopher's Stone out of Hohenheim's body to absorb it. Daddy also revealed that he wants to become a perfect being. Then Daddy tried to pull out the Philosopher's Stone, but was shocked as he couldn't do it. Olivier reached Bradley's office and found the secret stairs that were going deep underground. Brig soldiers took control of 90% of Central Command Center. Suddenly, out of nowhere, the Furrow president, King Bradley, returned. The next episode, Hohenheim remembered the time when he was turned into a philosopher's stone. He was wandering around and was found by some Xing's people, who took him to Xing. Now, Hohenheim revealed that he talked to all the souls that were used to make him a human philosopher's stone. He convinced all 536,329 of them one by one to help him defeat Daddy. When Daddy inserted his hand inside Hohenheim, the souls inside him started working as Hohenheim wanted. Daddy came out of Hohenheim's body shell and was able to survive without it. He said that he'll become the perfect being, so doing that is nothing for him. Bradley entered the Central Command Center, killed a lot of Brig soldiers, and destroyed a tank. A captain of Brig's, Buccaneer, fought Bradley too, but was defeated. Suddenly, Greed appeared to fight Wrath. To protect Mustang's image, Mustang's group blamed Olivier for being the mastermind behind the attack on Bradley. Bradley revealed that his sharp eye saw that the train was going to explode, so he managed to leave it earlier. Now, Bradley and Greed fought. Bradley used his left eye to fight too, so he was at advantage. Suddenly, Fu also came there and helped Greed to fight Bradley. The next episode, Izumi's group came to know that the higher-ups were trying to create a philosopher's stone using the whole Amistress to get immortality. During their fight, Bradley sliced a vital area of Fu, and Fu realized that he'll soon die now. He tried to blast Bradley with himself, but Bradley made his bombs useless. Furious Lin fought Bradley, while Fan reached there and saw the dead body of Fu. Ed's group encountered the doctor, who is close to Daddy. He ordered his brainwashed and trained men to fight Ed's group, as he had some business with Mustang. Doctor finished drawing a transmutation circle and revealed that there are underground passages between all 5 laboratories. Doctor then activated the transmutation circle, and Ed, Al, and Izumi, the 3 human sacrifices, got the gate's eye under themselves, which erased their bodies. The next episode, Bradley fell in the canal, while Lin used Greed's shield power and defeated the opponent's soldiers for Brig soldiers. Buccaneer died because of fighting Bradley earlier. Ed, Al, and Izumi reached Daddy's place. Daddy was absorbing Hohenheim inside him, as he wanted to absorb all his philosopher's stone later. By adding Hohenheim, 4 out of 5 human sacrifices were present there. Mustang, Hawkeye, and Scar got defeated by Doctor's men. Doctor told Mustang to perform human transmutation to revive anyone he wants, as they need one more human sacrifice. Those who have seen the truth are the human sacrifices. Mustang refused, so one man sliced Hawkeye and threw her on the transmutation circle to force Mustang to perform human transmutation to heal her. The next episode, May's group arrived and helped Mustang's group to defeat Doctor's group. May then stopped Hawkeye's bleeding. Suddenly, Bradley reached there, who swam earlier and secretly reached a safe place. Pride appeared too and saved Doctor. Bradley attacked Mustang and threw him on the transmutation circle, while Pride killed Doctor and used him as a tool to force Mustang to open the gate. Even if he's not willing to open the gate, he will have to open it. The transmutation completed and Doctor came back to life in a mutant form. Mustang saw the truth and reached Daddy's place too. He lost his vision as equivalent exchange. May reached Daddy's place by destroying the ceiling of that room. Scar and Bradley started a one-on-one fight. Al was shown in Truth's dimension. He was about to get his body back but realized that he'll become too weak like that and won't be able to fight with others. He promised his body that he'll return after dealing with everything. Then Al woke up in the real world. The next episode, Ed and Al figured out that Pride has gotten weaker as he forced Mustang to open the gate. Daddy grabbed all 5 sacrifices as solar eclipse was happening at that moment. He revealed that he'll use the people of Central to open the gate of truth. He'll do all that to receive an almost infinite amount of information as he wants to become God. Daddy went to the center of the earth and activated the transmutation. He started getting a lot of powers and started opening the gate of the world. People started losing their lives one by one. Daddy used their powers and became as big as Central. Then he opened the gate of truth and saw the God inside. The hands from the gate tried to drag him inside, but instead, he started pulling them towards himself and successfully pulled God towards him. The next episode, the 5 human sacrifices woke up and came to know that everyone from Central is now used to create a philosopher's stone, and Daddy has absorbed God. Suddenly, Hohenheim revealed that he sent the philosopher's stone in his body to different locations, and as the solar eclipse was making a round shadow on Earth, Hohenheim's 5 philosopher's stones went to its circumference and worked as a reverse philosopher's stone transmutation circle. Daddy started losing the souls that were in the philosopher's stone, and all those souls started going back to their bodies. Only Xerxes' people's souls were left inside Daddy, so he was having a hard time controlling godly powers. Scar's and Bradley's fight ended. Bradley's philosopher's stone got completely used and he started getting in his old form as it should be. Daddy went to the surface to make a new philosopher's stone. Everyone followed him while Ed stayed to fight Pride. Pride was losing his powers, so he went to take Ed's powers, as both of them contains Hohenheim's blood inside. Suddenly, Kim Lee's soul started moving inside Pride and said that he was disappointed in him. Pride was used to call humans inferior, but now he's trying to take help from them. Suddenly, Ed surprised attacked Pride and destroyed his Philosopher's Stone. His true form came out on Ed's hand. By that, only homunculus Greed was left, so Daddy lost all his partners. The next episode, Daddy reached the surface and attacked Ed's group with a strong beam that annihilated half of the central headquarters. Al saved May and Hohenheim saved Ed and Izumi. Brig soldiers arrived and started attacking Daddy with guns and cannons. That didn't affect him. Mustang's group arrived and started attacking him, but Daddy was still standing. Suddenly, Greed came and started sucking God's energy out of him. Daddy pushed everyone away, which broke Ed's automail arm too. He was unable to move, so Daddy went to create a new Philosopher's Stone out of him, as he was getting weaker because of getting some of God's powers sucked out. Suddenly, Al sacrificed his soul to his body in the gate dimension to give Ed his right arm back. Furious Ed started beating Daddy, and Daddy was getting hurt as his Philosopher's Stone was running out of energy. The next episode, Daddy used his remaining powers and started pulling Greed's Philosopher's Stone outside. Lin was trying not to let Daddy pull him outside, but failed. Suddenly, Fan broke Greed's arm, which ruined the transfer of Greed's Philosopher's Stone inside Daddy. That allowed Greed to do what he wants inside Daddy. He turned Daddy's body into charcoal. Daddy pulled him out of his body and wasted him. Greed died. Ed finally punched a hole inside Daddy, and all of the souls in his Philosopher's Stone started escaping. Daddy started getting called into the Truth's dimension. While leaving, he said that he just wanted to live freely outside the flask without anyone controlling him. Now, Daddy was in the Truth's dimension. He met the Truth there, who told him that the path he walked on led him there. Suddenly, the gate opened and Daddy got pulled inside. To bring Al's soul and body back to the real world, Ed went into the Truth's dimension too. He met the Truth there and sacrificed his gate of truth to bring Al back, as a sacrifice. All the alchemy he learned was because of seeing what was inside the gate, so if he'll sacrifice it, he'll lose all his alchemist knowledge. Ed accepted that and bring Al back to the real world. Later, Ed gave Pride's real body to Bradley's wife. All the military members, who were on Homunculus' side, were arrested. Pineko went to the graveyard and found Hohenheim's dead body in front of Trisha's grave. In the final episode, Lin told May that he has the Philosopher's Stone which he'll use to become the next king. After that, he'll accept all the clans in Sheen and will treat all of them equally. Mustang was selected to become the next Fur president. He decided to solve Ishbal's problems first. Marco told Mustang to use a Philosopher's Stone he made using Ishbalins in the past to get his vision back. Mustang decided to heal Havoc's legs with that stone too. Olivier allowed Miles to get help from Scar to revive Ishbal. Ed and Al came back to Pineko's house. Now, 2 years passed. Selim was getting raised by Bradley's wife, while the military was keeping an eye on him too. Now, Al started going to the east with Gerso and Zampano, while Ed started going to the west to learn something new about alchemy to solve the cases like Nina and Alexander's Chimera. Gerso and Zampano were trying to find a way to get their human bodies back. While leaving, Ed proposed to Winry, and she accepted. In the final scenes, multiple images were shown on the board that showed what happened to everyone in the future. Hohenheim got buried near Trisha, Scar and Miles worked together for Ishbal, Winry's dog got a bitch, Lin became Sheen's king, Yoki, Heinkel, and Daria started working in a circus, Mustang became the Fur president, Ed got married to Winry and had 2 kids, while Al probably married May, and they all started living in Rush Valley. Thanks for sticking till the end. If you like this video, then like, subscribe, and do all these stuff, and check out my other videos too.